His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces, deputized the National Guard Commander, General His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, to attend the closing ceremony of the Shooting Championship and Military Marathon, coinciding with the National Guard's celebrations of its 29th anniversary held at the Sakhir camp. Upon arrival, His Highness was received by the National Guard Staff Director, Lieutenant General Sheikh Abdulaziz bin Saud Al Khalifa, and senior officers of the National Guard, where the band played the salute of His Majesty the King, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. The ceremony began with recitations of verses from the Holy Quran, followed by a speech delivered by the Assistant for Operations and Training, Brigadier His Highness Sheikh Salman bin Mohammed bin Isa Al Khalifa, in which he welcomed the Deputy Patron of the ceremony and the attendees. His Highness highlighted the progress made by the National Guard in all its military fields and sectors, thanks to the unlimited support of His Majesty the King, the follow-up by His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, as well as the efforts of National Guard Commander in developing plans for the National Guard formations. He also hailed the follow-up of the National Guard Staff Director in implementing these development plans, which ensure progress and excellence in all fields and guarantee the advancement of leadership and administrative competencies at the highest levels. The final rounds of the shooting competition, rifle, pistol and shotgun, then began with the Special Operations Unit qualifying. The military marathon had begun earlier yesterday with the Special Operations Unit winning first place. On behalf of His Majesty the King, the National Guard Commander presented the medals granted by His Majesty in accordance with the Royal Order. The National Guard Staff Director was granted the Order of Sheikh Isa bin Salman Al Khalifa First Class. The Order of Bahrain First Class was granted to the Advisor for Technical Affairs, Major General Engineer Jalal Ibrahim Al-Wazan, the Assistant for Administrative Affairs, Major General Engineer Hisham Muhammad Al-Dawadi, and the Assistant for Operations and Training. The National Guard Commander also distributed medals to officers and the cups to the winners of the shooting championship and the military marathon. General His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Isa conveyed the greetings and appreciation of His Majesty the King to all members of the National Guard on its 29th anniversary, and congratulations on their honorable work and great sacrifices within the ranks of the Bahraini Armed Forces to protect the security of the kingdom. Supreme Council of Health, the SCH Chairman, Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa inaugurated the first annual Bahrain Thoracic Conference BTC 2026 under the theme Recent Advancements in the Diagnosis and Management of Thoracic Diseases. The SCH Chairman stressed that the organization of this specialized conference reflects Bahrain's commitment to advancing the health sector and enhancing the continuing medical education system. He noted the importance of scientific conferences in supporting the exchange of experiences and keeping pace with the latest global practices in the diagnosis and treatment of chest and respiratory diseases in a way that enhances the quality of healthcare services provided to patients. Government Hospitals Administration CEO Dr. Mariam Al-Jalahma said that hosting the conference forms part of the strategy to support specialized medical fields, build the capabilities of healthcare professionals, and provide scientific platforms that contribute to the development of clinical practice in line with the highest international standards. The consultant pulmonologist and sleep medicine head of the respiratory unit at Salmaniyah Medical Complex and chairman of the BTC 2026, Dr. Munir Mahdi, said the conference aims to present the latest scientific developments in chest and respiratory diseases, discuss key clinical challenges, and organize practical workshops to enhance the skills of doctors and healthcare practitioners. The Minister of Education and Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the University of Bahrain, Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak Juma, received a delegation from Boston University, headed by the Dean of Boston University Wheelock College of Education and Human Development, Dr. Penny Bishop. The meeting was attended by a number of university officials and academics, as well as the Dean of Muhammad Jabir Al-Ansari Teachers College. The Minister highlighted the cooperation between Muhammad Jabir Al-Ansari Teachers College and Boston University, which has resulted in the implementation of the Master's Program in Educational Leadership and Policy Studies and the Master's Program in Curriculum and Teaching. He noted that preparations are underway to launch additional postgraduate program, including a Doctor of Education program, following the outcomes of the academic programs already implemented. The cooperation aims to enhance the professional preparation and training of teachers and school administrators in Bahrain through partnerships with leading international universities. The Minister of Social Development and Chairman of the High Committee for the Care of People with Disabilities, Usama Al-Alawi, chaired a meeting via video conference with members from relevant government bodies and civil society organizations attending. The Minister stressed Bahrain's commitment to creating an environment that supports the full inclusion of individuals with determination in all domains. He highlighted the committee's ongoing efforts to implement programs that enhance their active participation in development in coordination with relevant authorities. The meeting reviewed the licensing of rehabilitation centers, monitoring and follow-up procedures, and the implementation of the national strategy for individuals with determination, aiming to improve the quality of services provided to them. As part of national efforts to achieve economic and social returns, Tamkeen continues to implement its strategy focused on developing Bahraini human capital and promoting its integration into the labor market. More in this report.
Tamkeen continues to play a pivotal role in supporting economic development in Bahrain by empowering national talents and expanding their development prospects, as well as supporting private sector institutions through effective pathways and initiatives that contribute to enhancing their competitiveness and increasing their capacity for sustainable growth. During 2025, Tamkeen focused on three main initiatives, including supporting new entrants to the labor market, supporting career development, and supporting institutions within an integrated framework that links individual development with the promotion of the business environment. In this context, more than 20,800 Bahrainis benefited from the programs aimed at integrating them into the market, while career development programs included more than 23,500 Bahrainis, reflecting the scale of investment in skill development and raising the efficiency of the national workforce. Tamkeen also provided support to more than 8,400 institutions from different sectors through programs focused on business development, promoting digital transformation, and increasing operational efficiency, thereby contributing to the creation of a more flexible economic environment. These results affirm the strategic role played by Tamkeen in supporting the national economy through integrated policies and programs that balance citizen empowerment and private sector sustainability, thereby supporting comprehensive development and enhancing the Bahraini economy's readiness for the requirements of the future.
The committee for selecting the external legal auditor for the Arab Inter-Parliamentary Union held its meeting in Beirut, Lebanon, chaired by the second deputy speaker of the Representatives Council, Ahmed Garata, and attended by the Secretary General of the Arab Inter-Parliamentary Union. Garata emphasized the importance of both internal and external legal auditing for parliamentary institutional work and financial oversight in order to ensure the sustainability and development of the financial and investment aspects, achieve financial efficiency, transparency and quality of performance, and preserve and grow resources. The meeting included interviews with several specialized external auditing firms, during which each firm's activities and efforts, as well as the external auditor's qualifications and standards and financial auditing system, were reviewed. Aluminium Bahrain Alba delivered a historic production record of more than 1.6 million metric tons in 2025, exceeding its annual target, which underscores the company's resilience, disciplined operations and commitment to sustainable growth. In addition, the company, which is the world's largest aluminium smelter on one site, concluded 2025 with over 42 million work hours without a lost time injury, marking an unprecedented 2 consecutive years of LTI-free operations, a first in the company's 5-decade history. Alba will continue to boost its operational capabilities through in-house initiatives that drive sustained improvements in production. Bahrain has recorded a new achievement after ranking first in both the Arab world and the Gulf in the Women's Leadership Opportunities Indicator, according to the Global Talent Competitiveness Index 2025 issued by INSEAD. This indicator is calculated using data from the World Economic Forum's annual Executive Opinion Survey, Davos. It assesses the availability of leadership opportunities for women in the workplace, as well as the extent to which women enjoy equal opportunities to access senior leadership positions in companies. The Global Talent Competitiveness Index is recognized as one of the world's leading international reference reports for evaluating countries' capacities to develop, attract and retain talent. This reflects the leadership of Bahrain's model regionally and internationally in nurturing talent, empowering women's competencies and supporting Bahraini women in reaching the highest leadership positions. It is also advanced through the ongoing efforts of the Supreme Council for Women under the leadership of Her Royal Highness, the wife of His Majesty the King and President of the SCW, Princess Sabika bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa, which continues to implement specialized initiatives that integrate women's needs into development pathways and encourage their active participation across all sectors and fields of national work. International indicators continue year after year to affirm Bahrain's standing as a leading model in women's empowerment at both regional and global levels, building on the kingdom's sustained achievements across international reports focused on women. An international arbitration report issued by Reed Smith for 2025 revealed advanced statistical indicators that place Bahrain at the forefront of judicial systems supporting arbitration. More in this report.
Bahrain provides a clear and transparent legal environment that aligns with the requirements of the international business community. This was highlighted in international arbitration reports issued by Reed Smith in 2025. The reports affirmed that Bahrain has adopted a progressive judicial approach, particularly in its handling of legal costs. This approach contributes to limiting non-serious claims that aim to obstruct the enforcement of arbitral awards. Statistical data further demonstrated that the Bahraini judiciary applies a precise interpretation of the grounds for annulment of arbitral awards, confining them to their narrowly defined legal framework. This ensures the finality of arbitral decisions and the stability of the legal positions of the parties involved, thereby strengthening confidence in arbitration as an effective mechanism for dispute resolution. This judicial approach reflects Bahrain's ongoing efforts to modernize its legislation and to develop and qualify legal professionals. These efforts enhance the kingdom's competitiveness as a leading regional hub for legal services and reinforce the stability of arbitral awards.